Hi, Candace here with Cam's Only One Life. I wanted to do a flip through. This is actually my very first journal, and before I get started, I just want to let you know that I have these belly band bookmarks in my store. So I've got them in a bunch of different colors. You can even get them custom made to your theme and color. So I have them in the stretch, and this is a great belly band, and it also is great for just a dangle on your rear view mirror. This would just go right on your rear view mirror. And then I have these other bookmarks that I've made that are made from sari ribbon. So these, let me show you this really quick before we get going. And it fits in here. So this would be probably for any kind of a book, and you can see that it fits in there really nice. It's got the sort of that rustic sari ribbon, and again, you can get these custom made. So this one I like because you can take it out and it's still in the book, so that you don't tend to it doesn't end up on the floor. Anyways, let's do a real quick flip through. This is my very first journal, and it was just a composition book because I didn't know how much I would like doing journaling or not. And I like doing it, but it seems to take me a long time, so I don't do it that much. I started this one in 2013, and you can see there's some blank pages back here. It got kind of fat, and then I decided after doing this for a while that I really wanted to use a little bit better quality paper. So I have moved over to other journals, some of the Delusions journals and some of those other kind of journals. So we'll do flip throughs of those later. So this very first page was my very first one. I actually have a video on this one. I can put the link below how I made it. And this is my kitty. She was a barn cat, and it took her a long time to warm up to us, but when she passed, boy, that was rough for some reason. I've never been that close to cats, but this particular cat, she was super sweet, just a wonderful cat. So this page is my very first page, and I believe I did this back in 2013. So then I was just doing some kind of, you do a lot of experimentation when you first start your journals because you're not sure what works and what you're doing. And these tended to stick together because I have a lot of washi tape. So here's one with my husband and I. Okay. I did a lot of covering up background and then covering it up. I actually like that page. It's a good page. And then this was just a really quick page. This one probably only took 20 minutes because I used cutouts from magazines. So it was kind of fun to see how fast you can actually do a page. Here is a page I did in March of 2013. So I was doing journaling actually a lot more back then than I am now, because that's only in a couple of months I did this many pages. So I was experimenting with stencils, and that one really messed up. But there's no mistakes in journals. It's all fun. This house, I used this is a die and then some, just a really cool embossing folder. Here is one where I was using my Sizzix. This was done in April of that year. And this, I was using my my Cricut cutter, and so I had never used it before much, and so I wanted to try doing some things with that. And so that's how this page came to be. You can see in the back it says One Life, and that is Only One Life is the name of my book. And you can see the poem in the front of my book by C.T. Studd is where I got that name from. So I like the color of this page. I like the sparkle around the edge. Here's probably one of my favorite pages, just because of the brightness of the colors and the music theme. My husband is a music teacher, and he teaches he has been teaching K through 12, and they're finally hiring an elementary school teacher so that he doesn't have to do everything. We live in a really small community, but this one was really fun. I used some stencils to do the lettering because I'm not that good at drawing letters. And then this was kind of just I went on a trip with some of the youth group kids, and so I just was doodling, and so that was fun. And then I started sticking things in here because I realized I wasn't going to use this. I wanted to move to something with better paper. So I stuck some of my mail art in here. This one is, these were some extra mail art pieces from the mail art swap over at Your Paper Pantry. And that's when I was running that, I was hosting that, and so I did these. And this one, I actually have a video. I think I actually have a video of both of these that I made. So I can give you the, give you the links to the videos for that. And then again, this was something that I made. I was doing a class with some girls at a mission, an art class, and we made these collages, and so I just thought I needed a place to put it. And then one of the girls in our youth group, her name's Anna Grace, and she is a wonderful artist, and so she was trying to raise money to go on a trip with her parents to Paris, and so she needed some spending money, so I told her for every page that she filled up that I would pay her if she would help me fill up my art journal. And so that was a way for her to earn money. And here is some of her art. And she was, I think, only in 7th grade when she did these. So she is very talented. And then she did this as well. And then I think there's some more back here. Oh no, this was a page that I did that I was practicing my lettering just in another, on this piece of paper, cardstock. And so I was practicing my letterings. And then I did a swap with a gal for a mixed media friendship journal, and it fell apart. So I thought, well, I'm just going to put it in here because I really like these. I really like these pages that I did. This one was so fun. I had colored this image, but I love paper piecing. There's something about paper piecing and creating a theme or a scene. Like, I love a scene, and I love trees and nature. So you'll notice that throughout. In fact, this one says inspired by nature. This one's a little bit of a mess, but it was a really fun page to do. And then this was the front of that mixed media friendship journal. And here's a page that I did again. It's got nature in it and a scene, and there is Snoopy and Woodstock jumping in the pile and Lucy yelling at them. So I love fall and I love nature. And then here's one where a gal is doing a little bath and looking out the window of her bathroom. She lives in the country, so she doesn't need a window hanging. And this is a collaboration that I did with some gals through, I don't think this was Your Paper Pantry. I gotta look over here. This was actually through SwapBot. And so you start with a blank canvas, and I just sent it with this sort of sticky, sandy stuff, and then somebody else painted over that, and I did this art through a stencil. I did the words, and then somebody painted that, and then somebody added the stitching. They actually sewed it and added color, and so this came out really cool. So I put it in here. And then when my friend Noelle came, she was here for a week last summer, in 2017. Right here, you can see that. And she did these pages while she was here, and I'm not going to show them to you because they were private from her to me. So I'm just going to not show you that, and then I'm going to pull this over so you can't see it. Okay, so this one, I had seen this thing called Graffiti Masterboards, and I gave my hand at it, and that is horrible. But it's all about learning and testing and seeing what you can do. So the cover to this I made with, I had taken some paper and crumpled it up, and I think this is just brown paper bag, and then sprayed it with a bunch of different Lindy stamp gangs, and then just put the lace and the burlap over that. So just made it sort of fun and easy. So there is my very first flip through of my very first journal that I will never finish. Like I said, it is what it is. I mean, it's and I do like going back and looking through it. People who journal a lot, I'm imagining that they have bookshelves full of journals. Do you have bookshelves full of journals? I'm curious. Leave a comment below and subscribe. And then I also do giveaways. I do quite a few giveaways, so subscribe and maybe you'll win something. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on YouTube.